What's the difference, man?
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. On one sideline, look at the Lions head coach. These guys hoping that one loss last week doesn't become two here. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears. This side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. Welcome everybody tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And here we go from snowy Soldier Field. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You get more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Josiah Stewart there to make the stop. Third down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. He will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where to go. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They run once more with Spears. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down Chicago.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Moore going to motion over right. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up
Quick toss headed left. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Carry on Arnold. It's a loss of a yard.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to 4th down.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge. Well, you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback. It's Cam Ward.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss. That stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Back-to-back carries here. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. So it's going to throw here on 3rd. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. 1st and 10 from the 43. Hand off to the back. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Pitch play here, Spears. Man, it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Setting up to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Spears can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Now, right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's another for it. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 14. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Lions and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at 2nd in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he has this one past the 50, and will start downhill into Bears territory.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Another carry for him. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
Back to the well again. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see him. It's this snow. They're going to say, yeah, it's a gain of 1.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one's incomplete over the middle. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that makes it 4th down. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This 42 yards from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
We'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Escapes a defender. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Bears about set for their next possession. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings him 4th down. Ryan Wright on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still 1st down.
Ward setting up to throw. Dumped off to his running back. So the flag cost him 5, but he picks up 6. We've got 2nd and 9. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. To the air with Ward. Complete out to the right. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll run here on 1st down. He tried so hard to get it outside, but just couldn't turn those feet quick enough in this snow. He's dropped behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
47 on the play.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there.
The tackle made.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
A gain of a yard. Brings
Out
up
of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. This from just 23 yards away. Reichert connects there. And 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now again, running right. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. On the sneak, here's Ward. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It takes an impressive amount of strength, that lone man winning, to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming. That's well done.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Carried by Spears to start the drive. And tough running as the Elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
a loss of a yard.
He's dropping back to throw. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Empty backfield now, running back motions out left. The right side hauled in by Komet. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The Lions offense returning to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Dive play straight ahead. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. There's a dive up the middle. He dodged the tackle. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And And the Lions have a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Looking to throw with Ward. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. Walking a tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bounds. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On first down, they'll run. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now the give as they set up the jet sweep. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he makes a fair catch well short of midfield. The Lions returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Handoff now from the gun. And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. Pushing for the red zone. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's going for it himself. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. Already has 1 in this game, this from 30. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And backed up this deep in their own territory, probably content to just take that lead into the locker room. Tight end motioning right. Here's the handoff. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They've got first down here from the 36. Looking to throw here. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
They're throwing it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. To the right, he's got to slot. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Final throw before the break. Puts some air under it, deep down the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Right, ready to send this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Lions back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Lone back gets the handoff. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They give it to him again. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. With a better result than that last run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
8. Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And the punt team gets to this one at the 17-yard line. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
You know, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Drop play. This is Spears. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
No gain on the play.
Throwing off the play fake. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
The coverage by Zion McCullough.
Now looking to throw. The throw left side finds Burden. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down Chicago.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3.
Brings up second and 7.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Punt team on the field. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. Now give left side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Third down, they need 7.
Brings up third and 7.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. The Bears about set for their next possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Lions, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
6-yard line.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And he's going to get up to speed through that snow to break off a gain of 5. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Give now to the running back. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Ward's going to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Ward now. Brought in right side. And he's brought down at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Second down now. They need 7.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. Brings up second down.
He'll call his own number. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up third and 8.
Throw here, third down. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Y'all gotta call my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ain't letting no Power Ranger.
On now comes their punter. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And he gets it away from his end zone. The Lions returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
The running back gets it on the draw. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here's the give on third and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
And the Lions first down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Lions.
flea fake. Here's Ward. Finds his fullback. And they get him out just before he can leave those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
First carry here for Jordan James. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal.
A gain of 6. That's good for the Lions. First down. First and goal, Detroit.
There's a give inside to James. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So from the 3, here's second and goal. Fullback drive, powered across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions take a fourth-quarter lead. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 3. Return starts at the 9. Shoots away from 1. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
This is second and 6 coming up. Here's a toss running left. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Brings up third down and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's caught by Burden. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And the Lions first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he will be taken down, that much we know. Tough to see where, though. Looks like they're going to have it as a gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 31.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up third down and 7.
What's going to throw here on 3rd? Has him on the quick hitter. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. They cross the 40. Nice run there. Escapes a defender. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's good for our Bears.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They had surprise and size on that run, Brock, and neither worked. He's cut down behind the line.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Complete right side. Burton has it. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game!
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. That is exactly why you rally to the football. You got through one tackle to the next guy, gets him for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this spot is going to be closed, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He dodged the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Lions have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The offense headed out now for Detroit. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Escapes the pocket. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. Looking to throw. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Lions readying for the punt. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And the Lions are there to bring him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Gets it running a sweep. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Spears running behind center. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Now to throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate. Drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
He'll take this at the 10. Jukes away from one. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Lions offense returning to the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running with James. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Here he is to throw. He's going to keep it this time. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
The Lions, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw it. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And that will not be enough for a first down. Before the snap on 3rd and 2, they call time. Now run, James. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
That's good. We're on Lions. First down.
And the spike comes, 24 seconds left. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up to pass. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that Maryland defender who knocked it away and sets up 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing now. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert goals.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, and they could just run out this clock.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Sorry, quarterback run here. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good, chef feels good, kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good stacking these kind of wins in a row.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.